What's up, guys? My name is Monica. I am a mama, personal trainer, exercise physiologist, and a certified nutrition coach. If this is your first time here, welcome. You're going to be finding a lot of videos with workouts, workout demonstrations, my postpartum journey, and now we're going to be hopping onto my water journey for 30 days, drinking a whole gallon of water for 30 days. If this is not your first time here, thanks for coming back and supporting this content. I'm super excited. I have just hit 500 subscribers, and it's the little victories for me. So I appreciate you all for subscribing to my channel and liking my content. Definitely leave comments below, and I'd love to be able to engage with you. So we are actually, like I said, going to be hopping into my 30-day water journey of drinking 1 gallon of water every single day. So the first thing that I want to recommend highly is getting a gallon jug or a half-gallon jug, whatever works for you. So I originally started with an Aquafit jug that I bought off of Amazon. I'm gonna link it down below in the description if you wanna go ahead and buy it. This was really beneficial to me being a mother because I am always on the go, and I don't necessarily have the time to keep going to my fridge and filling up my tumbler. So what I did was I bought a gallon jug originally, and then my gallon jug broke. So I had to buy a half-gallon jug, which Target has these. I'm gonna go ahead and link this too. It's a half-gallon jug. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the differences really quick. The gallon jug does not fit in a dispenser in your fridge, so like the water dispenser in your fridge. So if you're looking for something that you can just put under the dispenser, I'd highly recommend the Target one. But if you're wanting to just have a gallon readily available at all points in time, I definitely get the Aquafit one. So some pros and cons really quickly. The Target water bottle does leak. The Aquafit one does not. So you have to make sure that your Target water bottle is always upright, because if it is even just slightly tilted over, it will spill. But the Aquafit one, the gallon one, surprisingly actually does not spill. So that's really helpful tip for you if you are looking to buy one of these water bottles. So the first benefit that I wanted to go over is actually just noticing an increase of energy and just alertness. So I drink coffee on a daily basis. And I was noticing that when I would urinate, my urine was very concentrated. And in my mind, I thought I was drinking enough water before I bought my gallon jug. And what really was beneficial was that my gallon jug had the time markers, and it was just a big gallon jug that you could not miss. So anytime I saw it, I was like, oh, water. So that was something that I thought was really beneficial to me, especially being a busybody, just constantly moving. I would highly recommend this for mothers, people that are on the go, or even remote workers, because a lot of times something that I've noticed with my remote workers that I've worked with is that they do not want to get up from their desk and get water. So if you have a gallon or half-gallon jug that is sitting at your desk, there is no excuse. You have the water there in front of you, so you might as well drink it. The only thing that you're going to have to get up and do is go to the restroom, which is totally fine, because if you need to just go do something, come back and get back to work, you can do that. So I highly recommend that. But yeah, it was just very beneficial. The time markers are really beneficial, especially as you go out through the day. Sometimes you're just kind of like, I don't even know what time it is. So just looking at the marker on the bottle, and then looking at the time, being like, oh, okay, so now I have to drink this much water to kind of get to where I need to be for this time of the day. So that was super beneficial, super helpful. And then, like I said, just the alertness and being mindful, it just brought the mindfulness, it just brought more attention to just drinking more water. And I wasn't as dehydrated. So sometimes when you are dehydrated, you kind of get like brain fog, and you just can't really think straight, and you just get tired. So as a mom, I needed the energy. Like I said, I thought that I was drinking water like I needed to, but I really wasn't. So having this water bottle has helped, and it's definitely helped my energy level, and I don't feel like that 2 p.m. crash like I was feeling before buying my water bottle and drinking a gallon of water a day. The second benefit that I definitely noticed was, so like hydration, I was definitely going to the restroom a lot more. Bowel movement. So bowel movements are super important with water. Whether you want to talk about it or not, we're going to talk about it. Bowel movements need hydration. So if you ever feel like you're not pooping, having a bowel movement, sorry, or your stool is kind of dry and it's kind of hard to get out, I highly recommend trying to drink water. So of course, fiber is definitely going to help your stools, but if you're not drinking enough water, your stools could possibly be dehydrated just like you are. So it's really important to make sure that you are staying hydrated. The third thing that I wanted to talk about is less snacking, and less eating. So when you are fully hydrated, you're not going to be craving little things here and there, because what happens is when you're dehydrated, you are more likely to actually snack more frequently or eat bigger meals. So that is something that you should definitely keep in mind if you are somebody that is like, okay, what's something that I can do to kind of change my lifestyle right now? I would say highly recommend work on your water. A lot of people are severely dehydrated because we do drink coffee. Coffee is pretty common in everybody's daily life. Not only that, there are so many drinks, energy drinks, sugary drinks, sodas that can also dehydrate you. So if you're not replenishing your water intake, you're going to be completely dehydrated. And like I said, if you're looking to kind of change your life around, start small, I would definitely highly recommend working on your water, because one, you're going to snack less, you're going to have increased alertness and decreased brain fog. You're also going to be able to go to the restroom, which is really nice. It's really good to make sure that you're at least having a bowel movement at least once a day, if you can. And then just feeling better. And then also, it just feels good to just drink water. But yeah, so the third thing that I wanted to say is that you are less likely to snack because water is very dense and it takes up a lot of space in your body. And then this is kind of where that rule, I'm sure this has been like a diet culture like rule or suggestion: drink a cup of water before you eat, drink a cup of water while you eat, and drink a cup of water after you eat. I know that's something that I have read before in magazines. That's something that I've heard like throughout the years. And that is true. The reason is because it's so dense that once you start filling up with water, you're less likely to overeat, and just less snacking. So you're going to really notice that you cut back on snacks, because I know I did, and I actually maintained my weight. Of course, weight fluctuates with water, but I maintained my weight throughout this 30-day journey. Last thing that I wanted to point out was actually just like my plumpness in my skin and just being like looking more alive. So when I was not drinking a gallon of water a day, I was noticing kind of like wrinkles around my face. The biggest thing that I was really concerned about were my lips. So whenever you're dehydrated, a lot of times people's lips will get dry. And I was definitely noticing that. And I get a little self-conscious about that, because lips are something, you're talking and you're looking at people's lips. So I think that's why I was a little self-conscious about it. But once I did start drinking the gallon of water a day, it was definitely helping with the hydration of my lips. And not only that, like I said, it just made my face look more plumpy and glowy. And it's nice. Water, just keeping your body dehydrated, is super beneficial. So not only will it help your body, it's going to help your skin too. So I did want to mention one more thing before I end this video. Something that I did notice too, if you do occasionally drink alcohol, I do it maybe like once or twice a month, just to kind of depending on what's going on. I noticed that when you are drinking and you are making sure that you are staying hydrated, you are less likely to be dehydrated the next day. Another thing that I'd highly recommend is just making sure that you are getting your electrolytes in to replenish the electrolytes that you are losing when you are drinking alcohol. So just be mindful of that, but water does help. So as you're drinking, I like to have a rule where if I have a drink, I'm having a glass of water too, to kind of replenish. And a lot of the times the alcohol that you do drink does dehydrate you more. So you need to be mindful if you are going to drink alcohol, just for like a fun, kind of deal weekend, you're just hanging out with some friends. Definitely make sure you are drinking that water, because you don't feel as bad the next day if that is something that you have experienced before. So that is it. Those are the things that I actually wanted to talk about with my water journey. I really hope you guys enjoy this content in this video. Hopefully you learned something new. I'm always trying to share new information with you guys. And like I said, make sure if you are just trying to start somewhere in your health journey, make sure you're getting your water in. I'd highly recommend at least a gallon of water a day. At minimum, about 67% of your body weight, and you can do that calculation on your own. But if you can get a gallon, definitely get a gallon. It definitely helps motivate you just to see that gallon. It also gives you visuals of times when you need to be drinking water, how much water you should have already drank by a certain time. And that is definitely beneficial, especially if you are a beginner water drinker, or just somebody trying to do something good for their body. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can get notifications on when I do post, definitely do that. And if you like this content, go ahead and like and share. Make sure you leave a comment to let me know what you guys like, what you guys dislike. I'm always open to hearing your opinions and thoughts. But again, I have hit this 500 subscriber mark, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you, and just so excited to have this growing community. But I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.